Hi, welcome. This is me again, Minette, and happy Valentine's Day to all of you. And sa video na to, I'm going to share with you the lessons that I've learned from my previous relationships and breakup. And if you know me personally, alam na alam mo na nung 20s ko, medyo nagkalat ako when it comes to love. Because my perception on love back then was quite distorted and wrong. And that led to a lot of anxiety, pain, heartache, and headache on me and to those people who care for me. But somehow, as time went by, as years went by, I had a chance to contemplate, to reflect, and to analyze what mistakes I've had during those times. And yun, kaya gumawa ako ng video na to. And feeling ko timing na timing siya kasi mag-Valentine's Day. Whether you're single, whether you're with a partner, or may date, or wala ka man ngayong Valentine's Day, I hope may enjoy mo to, and I hope that you will learn something from this. So, by the way, pwedeng magkaiba rin ng opinion natin. So, pwedeng totally different yung experience mo when it comes to love. So, anyway, this is just my opinion based on those experiences that I've had. So, yun. We'll start. The first lesson that I have learned is that after a breakup, you cannot run away from pain. Now I understand why some people resort to drugs, alcohol, and to other forms of addiction. Kasi parang they're just trying to escape from that pain. They're after that pleasure, not really pleasure, but somehow they just want to get into a form of thinking, or they want to get into a certain pattern na could give that quick solution for them to forget that pain. And nagigets ko sila, although hindi ako nag-agree dun sa ginagawa nila. Of course, it's wrong to engage in those things. Pero, yun nga, doon ko naintindihan na parang, kaya pala may mga tao na parang dinideny nila yung pain kasi takot silang harapin yung pain. And back then, parang after the breakup, by the way, hindi lang naman isa yung ex ko ha, by the way. So, yun. So, wag mag-assume na siguro she's talking about sa ganitong relationship kay ganito. Anyway, sa akin lang is, that time after the breakup, the only inner dialogue that I have is parang,
sobrang sakit. Paano ko ba tatakpan to?
or
How do I get rid of this?
na parang naisip ko nung time na yun, parang alam ko na time heals all wounds. But I hated that fact. I hated that fact na kailangan pang tumagal. Na parang sana kung pwede ko lang ma-fast forward yung buhay ko that time, na parang one day magising na lang ako and wala na siya. Kaya lang, talagang pain will be there. So, yun lang yung parang struggle ko noon, na parang I should have had more courage to actually face fear on my own. After the breakup, na parang you're just trying to pull yourself away from that black hole. And the more you try to escape from it, the more it will haunt you, the more it will parang haunt you to go back to where you are. Yung parang some sort of parang, ground zero. Yung parang pinaka-darkest moment. Kailangan mong ramdamin yun eh. Kailangan mo siyang i-endure. Kasi through that pain, sa sobrang sakit niya, dun mo masasabi na parang next time, when I get into a new relationship, it won't be like this again. Or parang, yung pain, yun yung magsasabi sa'yo na parang, this is enough. Yun. And if you don't want to feel this kind of pain next time, then you have to be wiser, or yung parang kailangan mo talagang magkaroon ng time for yourself para mas manage mo yung magiging next na relationship. But to get into a new relationship just to run away from pain is wrong. Kasi yun din yung mali ko, na parang may mga nagsasabi sa akin na parang i-enjoy mo muna yung yung pagiging single. And that time, meron din ako narinig na parang the only way para makapag-move on ka dun sa previous relationship mo is to find a new one, which is mali. Maling-mali talaga. So, yun, parang mawawalan ka ng bait sa sarili mo nun eh. Parang, parang dahil nga yung pain, dahil nandyan siya, gusto mo na lang na takbuhan, or gusto mo someone would rescue you to be away from it, but no one will. The only one who could rescue you is you. Yung pain na yun, kailangan mo talagang ramdamin. And eventually, talagang panahon lang yung makakapaghilom ng sugat. Yun. Walang band-aid solution sa pain. Yun. And you have to be stronger. And yun nga, I wish I had more courage to, face the pain. And sana hindi ako masyadong na overpower ng fear ko. Second is that you have to love yourself first before anybody else, before your partner. Kasi di ba sa relationship, when you're happy, when you're in that part of the relationship na sobrang saya nyo pa, especially kapag mabata-bata ka pa, di ba, parang you somehow lose yourself in the process eh. Kasi mas, syempre, mahal mo siya. Mahal mo rin naman sarili mo. Kaya lang, eventually, as time goes by, minsan, kumbaga, automatically or by default, sobrang minamahal mo na siya na to the point na you forget about yourself na parang, let's say, hindi mo na masyadong kinikita yung friends mo, you don't get to do the things that you do nung wala pa yung partner mo, parang ganon. And so, the struggle comes kapag ka unstable na yung relationship or may problema yung relationship. Dahil nakafocus ka na dun. Dahil binuhos mo na ng love mo sa kanya, nung time na naghiwalay kayo, wala nang naiwan para sa'yo. And siya naman, probably, yung love na na-receive niya sa'yo, binaon niya, binigay naman niya sa iba, di ba? Joke lang. O hindi, joke lang. Kumbaga, hindi mo naman din masisisi yung sarili mo kung bakit mo nabibigay lahat ng love. Parang I think it's a deliberate act to make sure na you still retain that love for yourself, na andun pa rin yung core. Yung core mo, kung sino ka talaga, you don't lose your identity, you don't lose who you are just because you are in that kind of relationship. In fact, dapat, kung ano yung identity nyo, kayong dalawa, dapat na nurture nyo yun. And hindi parang nasusuffocate or parang hindi masyadong give kayo masyadong sa isa't isa to the point na nasasakal na kayo or hindi na kayo mabuhay nang wala yung isa't isa. And sometimes it could lead to a toxic relationship. For example, yung mga friends mo dati lagi naman kayo nagkikita pero dahil nandiyan na siya, parang you set them aside na hindi na sila yung priority mo. And then, kapag nag-break kayo, dun, babalik ka na naman sa kanila. And, you know, it doesn't have to be that way. Kumbaga, there ought to be some sort of balance. Number 3 is that you have to learn to speak up. Kasi if you're not speaking up, pwedeng ang consequence is sa part mo. Diba, nagtitimpi ka lagi. And of course, you don't want your partner to be upset. So, piniplease mo na lang siya lagi. And hindi mo ina-express yung sarili mo, hindi mo sinasabi yung gusto mong sabihin. Or sa tingin mo, parang medyo hindi na tama yung ginagawa niya, pero hindi ka nagsasalita. Eventually, in the long run, pwedeng mag-form ng resentment towards that person. So parang, hindi ka nagsasalita, pero parang nagtatago ka na rin ng sama ng loob. Diba? Parang inaano mo yung feeling, iniipon mo sa loob mo. And then eventually, maiinis ka na lang sa kanya to the point na nakafocus ka na lang dun sa kinaiinisan mo about him or her instead of dun sa strength niya. Parang ganon. I feel na parang pwede rin na sumabog ka na lang and sumigaw ka na lang one day or pwede rin na ma-detach na lang yung feeling mo. And then, kapag may nakita kang bago or may nakausap kang isa na parang dun ka nakaka-relate, di ba? Parang dun mo na-open up lahat. Eventually, ma-fall na kayo isa't isa kasi buti pa siya, buti pa to, naiintindihan ako, yung isa hindi. Hindi naman lahat ganun. So, ang sa akin lang is, maraming consequence kapag hindi ka nagsalita if you don't open up, if you don't speak up, if you don't speak your mind. Another effect nun is hindi ka nga nagsasalita, so the other person doesn't know na ganito pala yung nararamdaman mo, na parang naiinis ka na pala or nagkagalit ka na pala, and you know, parang you should have said that earlier para alam niya. And so by the time na nagsalita ka na, by the time na sumabog ka na, by the time na nagalit ka na, or by the time na na-detach na yung feeling mo sa kanya, sobrang big question mark yun para sa kanya, na parang saan ako nagkamali, di ba, parang ano ba nangyari? Kasi hindi ka nga nagsasalita. And then yung isa naman, mali na nga yung ginagawa niya, hindi siya aware. Na parang sana you could have been more honest right from the start. Or it doesn't have to be right from the start, but somehow along the way, you find time to open up, to really show who you are, to really show your feelings. Kasi I think true love is also about honesty. So, if you just keep on pleasing the person, yung hindi ka na lang magsasalita, tatahimik ka na lang kasi ayaw mo ng away, ayaw mo ng gulo, ano siya, ngayon okay kayo, but meron siyang consequence in the future. So, yun lang. Kasi di ba yung iba, hindi mag-open up sa'yo, sa barkada naman nila nag-open up, or sa ibang tao, and then pwedeng yung taong yun, unknowingly, dahil sila yung nag-open up, sila na yung nagkaka-developan. So, ayun, iiwan ka niya para, joke lang ulit. Number 4 is to listen. So, like I said, diba, you have to speak up. So, let's say you're already speaking up and the other person isn't listening. It can be so frustrating. Kasi, diba, it takes a lot of maturity to actually, put yourself in your partner situation and really understand na ito yung point of view ko. Ito yung nararamdaman ko. Sana naiintindihan mo. Ito yung masakit, ito yung gusto kong malaman mo, ito yung gusto kong ma-feel mo, ito yung hindi ako komportable. Sana you could have been better on this, parang ganun. So, lahat yon, it takes a lot of courage to actually speak like that. And ang role mo sana is to just be a listener, and you don't have to talk, you don't have to respond right away, and the only thing that you have to do is to just keep your mouth shut and just simply listen. Minsan, ang response is nagagalit. 'Di ba? Parang, ba't ganyan ang iniisip mo? 'Di ba? Pwedeng ang response din is denial, na parang, hindi naman siguro, parang, hindi, ano lang yan, parang nag-iinarte ka lang. Or hindi naman yan sasabihin nag-iinarte ka lang, but somehow, makikita mo na parang nadi-disregard. Yun. Na dinidisregard ko ano yung nafe-feel mo. Diba? Or third is, pwede rin na lalo silang maging aggressive. Sometimes all you have to do is to just simply understand where he or she is coming from. And I think listening is one of those skills na pwedeng alam mo yun, na kailangan for a relationship to survive. And if you don't know how to listen, it could lead to a lot of frustration for that person who can't express herself well dahil sinashut down na mo, nagagalit ka, you disregard his or her feelings. And yun, kung everything just falls on deaf ears, then hindi ko alam. Hindi kitatagal. But if you don't know how to listen to the other person, then you're practicing dominance over that person. Mapababae, mapalalaki. And doing so, shutting off the person's desires or being unable to listen, I think is one of the things na pwedeng mag-cause ng unhappiness sa partner mo. Number 5, if a person always makes you feel bad about yourself, or if lagi ka niyang pinipintasan yung, let's say, damit mo, forma mo, the way you act, the way you think, the way you talk. That if a person always makes you feel bad about yourself, na parang if that person always makes you question yourself, or he or she makes you feel na you're never going to be enough, that person deserves to be in the trash bin. I don't think magiging masaya ka sa ganyang tao. Kasi diba, kumbaga, your partner should make you feel good about yourself. Your partner needs to be a form of inspiration for you. And kung siya yung magiging cause ng pagbaba ng self-esteem mo just because he or she doesn't appreciate you for who you truly are. Diba? Kung na-appreciate ka lang nila kapag ka nakaayos ka. Or minsan, nag-ayos ka na nga, hindi ka pa rin pinupuri. Well, hindi ka naman nag-aayos just to get attention eh. Kumbaga parang, diba, kumbaga nag-effort ka, somehow a nice compliment will do. And kung yung taong yon hindi man lang marunong magbigay ng ganong compliment, kung lagi kang parang, ay, ba't ganyan itsura mo? Or parang kinukompare ka niya sa ibang tao or sa ibang girls, or kinukompare ka niya sa ibang boys, then hindi niya tanggap kung sino ka talaga. Diba? Kaya before or after maligo, kung ano man ang itsura mo, diba, dugyot man or nakaayos, he or she should be accepting you for who you are. Kasi especially sa physical aspects, diba? Wala na tayong magagawa. Ganito pa rin yung pagmumukha mo, diba? Ganyan na diba? So, wala ka na magagawa. And yung mga values or the way you speak or the way you talk, it's part of who you are. It's part of your background. Pundasyon yan Kumbaga, yan ka, lumaki kang ganyan. And then suddenly, biglang may dadating na tao na parang i-question niya kung bakit ganyan ka mag-isip, kung bakit ganito ka. Iibahin ka niya. And ikaw naman, iibahin mo yung sarili mo just to please him or her. then I don't think that's a genuine type of love. Number 6 is that you don't get into a relationship if you don't see that person to be your lifetime partner. So, I'm not saying na pag nag-boyfriend or girlfriend ka, ikasal na kayo agad. Hindi naman. Yun nga lang, may mga times na you get into a relationship because you're lonely. And, alam mo yun, minsan parang gusto mo lang ng companion. I can't blame or judge other people why they do it. And I've been through that. And, masakit siya. And, marami kang nasasaktan na tao dun sa ginagawa mong ganun. Kasi, di ba, parang, probably, oo, minahal mo yung tao, pero, alam mo rin naman pala na hindi mo kayang ipaglaban or hindi mo rin pala makocommit yung sarili mo dun sa taong yun. And that person, kayong dalawa, you've invested so much time in feelings, emotions towards that relationship. Masakit yun kasi may deadline naman pala lahat to. So, lahat pala to is what for? Kumbaga, what is this relationship for? Kung one day, mabubuwag or matatapos lang din to. Kumbaga, you're just wasting each other's time. Kung hindi mo rin pala siya kayang ipaglaban in the future. Diba? So, nagkakasakitan lang. And, you don't get into a relationship for the wrong reasons. Although, it happens. Number 7 is, if he really loves you, if he truly loves you, he will introduce you to his friends, family, relatives. In short, he'll be proud of you kung talagang mahal ka niya. Pwede mo rin kasing sabihin na,
Hindi kasi siya pala social media, so hindi siya nagpo-post masyado ng picture namin dalawa.
maraming ganun. Maraming boys, maraming girls na ganun, na hindi sila pala post sa social media, which is good kasi, kumbaga, you don't show off or you don't validate the stability of your relationship based sa social media. But, sa akin lang is that you have to know your partner really well. Na parang, if he doesn't introduce you to his friends, family, relatives, then, I don't think seryoso siya sa'yo. Pwede kilala mo sila, pero, alam mo yun, yung parang may something, parang may harang pa rin eh. Parang hindi mo maramdaman na, I'm proud to be the partner of this person. Pag he or she doesn't have to say it, pero kung hindi mo maramdaman na gano'n, then I don't think seryoso din siya sa'yo. Yun, or parang nafe-feel mo na parang may tinatago siya sa'yo, na parang meron something sa kanya, may aspeto sa kanya na hindi mo mawari kung ano, na parang siyang may tinatago na ewan, na napapa-question ka, and then by the time na tanungin mo, and he's parang, parang tawag doon, parang nila-neglect niya or iniiba niya yung topic kapag personal na buhay niya yung gusto mong malaman, then may something, and magtanong ka na, mag-question ka na, and you really have to doubt and think kung ganitong tao ba talaga yung gusto mong makasama for the rest of your life, or ito ba talaga yung klase ng partner na deserve mo, yung parang he's keeping you in just one corner, hindi niya pinaalam sa lahat na, oy, tayong dalawa na boyfriend or girlfriend kita, diba? So, may something doon. Well, nasa sayo naman yan if willing ka na tinatago ka lang niya, or, parang hindi mo kilala lahat ng mga tao sa buhay niya, nasa sayo naman yan. Number 8 is that, after a breakup, it pays to reflect or find some quiet time and to really think about what had happened in that relationship. Diba, parang tatanungin mo, parang, it's not to blame yourself it's not to find fault within yourself. Parang it's more of like, anong klaseng relationship ba yung nangyari? Parang, is this a kind of person? Yung personality niya, yung character niya, ganun ba ulit yung klase ng tao na maa-attract ako in the future? Ganun ba ulit yung klase ng tao na gusto kong makita sa next na partner ko? O kaya parang, saan nga ba ako pwedeng, saan ako nagkamali? Ano yung mga naging weakness ko din? Bakit kaya umabot sa ganito? And, parang, tignan mo siya in a more objective way. And I think magagawa to kapag pag medyo naka-move on ka na, yung talaga nagre-reflect ka na parang, diba, ano pa ba yung, saan ako pwede mag-improve para sa next na relationship ko, mas maging matured na ako, hindi ko siya ma-handle na masyadong emotional yung dating ko, parang ganun. Yung, tinitignan mo na, para sa akin kasi, when you do that, parang when you get into a new relationship, that next relationship should be better than the first or than the previous one. Ganun, sa akin lang naman yun. Kasi diba, ang mali ko kasi noon, parang I was jumping from one relationship to another. Kasi I wanted to, like I said, I want to cover the pain. So, thinking na ang solution to that is to get into a new relationship. Doon ako nagkamali, and yung heart ko broken na nga dito. And then sinaba ko ulit siya sa isang relationship na anytime, pwede na naman yan ding i-break yung heart ko. And yet, ginagawa ko pa din. Kumbaga parang I was still, after that new relationship. And yun yung pagkakamali ko. And sana parang that time, after that relationship, na parang sana I really sat down and nagmuni-muni talaga and nag-isip. And that time, hindi ko ginawa yun. Ngayon na lang, recently na lang, nakapag-isip ako. And ang sarap sa pakiramdam pala na ma-realize mo na, ganito pala. Na parang, okay pa rin may me time ka. Yung away from, okay fine, kung wala na talaga yung taong yan. Yung pang, ma-realize mo na, ito pala yung nangyari nun. And, that time kasi nga, like I said, yung sa first kong sinabi, diba, parang I had that fear to really sit down and have that alone time and ponder and analyze what had happened. Ayoko na lang mag-isip. Yun, ayoko mag-isip nung time na yun. I just want to run away. And as a consequence, dahil sa kagustuhan mong takbuhan yung pain, ang effect nun is you get into a relationship na hindi mo man nang gine-gauge kung healthy ba or hindi. And yun, I think yun yung isa sa pinaka medyo heavy, mabigat na lesson na natutunan ko. Yun. I was thinking na parang this new relationship will save me. And you might be asking, wala bang nagbibigay sa'yo ng advice? To be honest, andyan yung friends and family ko. Everyone was so supportive. Everyone lent their ear kapag umiiyak ako, pag nag-open up ako. And to all of you, I just want to say thank you for being there for me during those times na sobrang devastated ako. And hindi sila nagkulang sa advice. It's just that matigas ang ulo ko, naging matigas ang ulo ko, and sa pagiging matigas ng ulo ko, like I said, lalo lang ako nasasaktan, lalo ko rin nasasaktan yung mga taong nagmamahal sa akin. Number 9 is to listen again. So, kanina sinabi ko na i-listen. Yun naman listen sa partner. Ito naman, listen to those advice na naririnig mo. And the best advice, usually, yan yung masakit gawin eh. Tama, pero masakit gawin. Mahirap, pero tama. Dahil nga sa katigasan ng ulo ko, lalo ko lang sinasaktan yung sarili ko. And I just realized that during those times, ngayon binabalikan ko, yung family and friends ko, sila talaga yung naging support system ko. Kasi walang point ang pagbibigay sa'yo ng magagandang advice kung hindi mo rin sinusunod yon. Lahat ng taong concern sa happiness mo, lahat yan magbibigay ng advice. And still, ikaw pa rin yung magde-decide. They've been there, they come from a good place, and their desire is to see you happy again. And masakit sa kanila kapag nakikita nilang nagsastruggle ka. Masakit sa kanila pag nakita nilang nasasaktan ka. Number 10 is that even if you finally think that you are in the right relationship, na nahanap mo na yung forever mo, nahanap mo na yung the one mo, you have to know, you have to be aware that your happiness is still your responsibility. And hindi mo kailangang ilagay yung pressure sa partner mo to make you happy all the time. Because the truth is, he or she is going to upset you. There will be times na sobrang madidisappoint kayo sa isa't isa. Yes, malaking factor yung mahanap yung partner na sa tingin mo is compatible sa'yo. But, hindi niya kailangang i-carry yung burden na yon. Truth is, you have to find that happiness within you para mabigay mo rin sa kanya. Kasi, kumbaga, shared experience yan. Hindi lang pwedeng ikaw lang yung masaya. So, kayong dalawa, binibigyan nyo na yung inspiration and happiness yung isa't isa. And I think that the role of your partner is to be an inspiration, to help you grow, as a person, to nurture each other in such a way na you will progress spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, financially, di ba? And that person should help you become a better person. And you have to still put God in the center of your relationship. Kasi di ba yung iba minsan sa sobrang happy na nila sa relationship nila, nakakalimutan na nila magdasal, to have that quiet time, to contemplate, to pray. And yung happiness sa relationship, magiging mababaw lang lahat yan. You'll still be feeling empty and superficial and shallow, ganon, kayong dalawa, if you will not put God in the center of it all. Kasi di ba siya rin naman nagplano, kung kayo man talaga, di ba, plano naman niya to lahat. Yun lang, and I hope that you like the video. I hope that you find this valuable, and take care everyone, and God bless. Bye. By the way, don't forget to subscribe, to click the like button, and to click the notification bell para ma-update ka kapag may bagong videos ako. So, that's it. Take care. Bye.
To believe na while you're still waiting for that right person to come, while God is still not giving you the right person, I think that you still have to be grateful for the blessings that you receive. And you have to be grateful for the love that you receive from your friends, from your family. And while waiting, diba, instead of just waiting like a damsel in distress, I think that you should pursue your wildest dreams, go on adventure, engage in hobbies that will make you feel fulfilled. Mag-ipon ng marami, try out many things. And malay mo, when he or she comes at the time, maybe you're already someone much better than you are today.
I get right, keep spending next, I keep it moving.